An intelligence agency disseminates crucial information about potential threats to national security to the armed forces and law enforcement. They gather, examine, and use confidential information that is not accessible to the general public. Here are the top spy agencies in the world. ASIS, short for Australian Secret Intelligence Service, is the organization's external arm. Its job is to collect information from other countries that is relevant to Australia's strategic and domestic security interests. During an insider attack at a petroleum facility in 2013, the agency assisted in the capture of a rogue Afghan soldier who was thought to be a Taliban operative. He was responsible for the deaths of 3 Australian soldiers. The Pakistani government's external intelligence service is known as Inter-Service Intelligence, or ISI. In addition to psychological warfare and subversion, ISI is infamous for its aggressive strategies. As of right now, ISI is one of the few intelligence services in the world that have a significant presence in Afghanistan. By giving the Afghan Mujahideen the required logistical and intelligence support, it was instrumental in the 1980s Soviet-Afghan War. One of the most powerful spy organizations in the world is the General Directorate for External Security, or DGSE. It is responsible for gathering intelligence, counterintelligence, and carrying out special operations on foreign soil and is directly under the command of the French Ministry of Defense. The DGSE has a specialization in economic espionage, which involves gathering information about intellectual property or operational data against other nations. During the Cold War, the CIA assisted in the establishment of the current German Foreign Intelligence Agency, the Bundesnachrichtendienst (BND), in 1956. After its founding, BND acted as the only access point for Western spies to closely observe the Soviet Union for many years. Currently, the organization is in charge of obtaining and evaluating data on transnational crime, international terrorism, counterproliferation, drug trafficking, and has the largest intelligence headquarters in the world. The People's Republic of China's counterintelligence operations are handled by the Ministry of State Security (MSS), a civilian organization. After the Central Investigation Department, the previous Foreign Intelligence Agency, and the Counterintelligence Division of the Ministry of Public Security merged, MSS was created in its current form in 1983. The MSS is regarded as one of the most potent and major intelligence services in the world, with a sizable presence on each of the 5 continents. The organization is infamous for its aggressive and unorthodox approaches to obtaining intelligence. After the KGB was abolished in 1991, the Foreign Intelligence Service of the Russian Federation, or SVRRF, took over as Russia's external intelligence organization. Its responsibilities include acquiring intelligence, carrying out economic and strategic espionage, and defending Russian officials abroad. In order to conduct espionage and covert operations in a variety of foreign nations, the SVR frequently collaborates with the GRU, Russia's military intelligence service abroad. For the United Kingdom's government and military forces, Government Communications Headquarters, or GCHQ, is a security agency in charge of acquiring intelligence. GCHQ is made up of 2 parts, the Composite Signals Organization and the National Cyber Security Center. The NCSC conducts threat assessments and gives government and corporate enterprises in the UK cybersecurity-related guidance. Contrarily, GCHQ conducts significantly larger intelligence gathering operations. One of the world's oldest and most effective spies organizations is Israel's Mossad. Mossad is a foreign intelligence organization, much like the CIA. In addition to gathering intelligence, Mossad is charged with carrying out covert operations and counterterrorism abroad. The organization has its own counterterrorism divisions, Kidon and Metzada, for extremely delicate missions. According to reports, Kidon is a team of highly skilled troops who carry out high-profile killings and sabotage all around the world. The British Secret Intelligence Service, also known as MI6, is one of the most esteemed agencies in the spy community. Nearly 9 decades after its founding, in 1994, the SIS was finally given official recognition. Unlike MI5, SIS only has access to individuals and organizations outside of the British Isles. In the past, the agency played a significant role in the Second World War, the Cold War, and other international conflicts. President Harry Truman created the CIA with the primary goal of facilitating national intelligence and analysis on foreign affairs. With little emphasis on internal data, the organization devotes the majority of its resources and personnel on gathering foreign intelligence. One of the USA's heavily funded government agencies is the CIA. The CIA has a long history of getting engaged in foreign disputes, such as the 1954 coup in Guatemala and political upheavals in Syria, Indonesia, and the Congo.